Hi, Kelly here from Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2016 4Runner Limited to show you. So this guy's exactly the way you want it. Clean car proof, no accidents, one owner, and a Toyota certified used vehicle. That means one of our technicians has gone through the vehicle and done a full mechanical safety on the vehicle. They've done outside and inside to make sure everything, all the little bits and pieces are there, to make sure it's up to Toyota's premium used car standards. So again, great vehicle, and again, limited. These things are unreal to drive. The suspension, these guys really sets it apart from the other models. And there's a few extra features inside that make it top notch. So again, awesome looking vehicle. You got 20-inch tires on there. Very nice set of rubber. I think you get lots of lifespan on there. You can see some of the little nubbits on there. So again, basically a brand new set of tires. Running boards from factory. You've got your cross rails at the top there to make sure you've got the ability to stick crossbars if you want to throw a toolie or something like that on there. This is the dark blue color. Couple scratches on it. I'll show you a few of them. I can see one right there. I don't know if you can see that guy right there, but it's looks like a little door ding or something like that, but no dent on it. Just a little bit of a parking lot touch. Other than that, clean windshield on there. A little bit of rock chips up front. You can take a peek. Let me see if I can get that on camera. Just a little bit of the gravel rash on the front, but not too bad. Nice chrome all the way through. Fog lights, daytime running lights on these guys, you can see are sitting right there on the side. So again, nice option. You've got your plug-in block heater right there. So that little guy right there is your plug-in block heater, so you don't have the little dangly plug-in cord. But overall, really nice little truck. We'll jump into the back of this guy and I'll show you a couple of the features they've got back here. One of the things I love on these 4Runners is that back window comes down. So if you just press this button right here, you hammer that button with the key in my pocket, because it's a smart key, it just rolls right down. Nice option, and you get a nice clean wind through. So if you open up the sunroof and this guy, leave the side windows open, you get a really nice clean airflow through your car rather than that chattery side windows when it pops up. You can see on the side here, you do have one little scratch right there as well, but overall decent. This does have the backup sensors, so you can see right there, and there. So again, that's going to give you an audible sound on the inside. You do have hitch set up in this guy. The wiring is tucked underneath as well, so you're set up ready to go. If I reach underneath this guy, pop it up, and take a peek at the inside. These things are large space. This is the 5-seater version, so you can see this sits a little lower than the 7-seater, so you don't have to worry about other seats in the back here. You do have slush style floor mats set up with this guy as well, and you can see little anchors all the way through set up to be able to just tie anything you need down on this guy. This does have the JBL upgraded stereo system, so this is a subwoofer in the back. And then again, you do have your power outlet in the back here as well. That's controlled in the front. Power outlet there, 12 volt right there. And if you look inside here, you're gonna have a few different options. You've got your 3 child seat anchors. So this is gonna be a triple harness, and this one as well. And this is gonna be your single harness with a lap belt underneath there. So you can fit 3 child seats across, unless you've got those giant ones for sure. We'll jump into the back seat, and this is one of the nice things about this, guys. It's got the lighter interior. There wasn't a whole heck of a lot of these things in there. With this blue color and that bone interior, just a good looking combo. But there wasn't many of these light interior 5-seaters available out there. You do have child seat anchors right there, or child locks right there. If I pop into this guy, you're gonna have really clean seats. I've noticed in this thing, I think these back seats were hardly ever used. You do have cup holders sitting right there. If I fold this guy up, you can take a peek at the rest of the seats there for you. And these guys do come down. So if I pop this guy right here, pull this thing down, and you do have the full seats pop it in. Gives you a lot of space back there. You do have 12 volt power outlets in the back as well for both of the passengers. Jump into the front seat. Now this does have the smart key technology, so you've got a single key like that. It allows you to put it in your pocket and touch this guy right here to lock it. And then when I want to unlock it, I just reach in behind. Now the nice part is if I hold the 2 buttons down, these 2 buttons down right here, I can actually hold those 2 down. You'll hear an audible sound from the car, and it allows me to adjust. Do I want the door just to open when I unlock it like that, or do I want all of them to unlock, depending on how many occupants I have? So we jump inside. Again, you're gonna see that bone color inside, that leather wrapped all the way through. You do have memory seats in this guy's out, which is a nice option. And then you have full auto for your windows, power locks, and then of course the lockout window option to keep the jerks in the back from messing with your windows. Inside here, you're gonna have your lumbar, and then of course your power, so the bottom and then the top power seats there for you. If you take a peek at those seats, again, just in very good shape all the way through. That perforation there allows it to be a little bit cooler in the summer as well. You're gonna have your heated windshield wipers here, so you don't have to worry about those things icing up on you in the winter. And then this is that power outlet in the back. You can adjust which version of power I need in there. Nice option there. And you do have power mirrors, your dash lights, and of course those back parking sensors. I can turn them on or off, whether I'm towing something or like anything like that. We'll jump in this guy and show you a couple more of the options on the inside. Jump in this guy, the first thing you're gonna notice is this leather wrapped molded steering wheel. This is a telescoping steering wheel that moves up and forward and back, so depending on what's most comfortable for you, you can adjust that for you. Again, nice grooves everywhere, kind of makes it comfortable to hold on depending on how you like to drive. On the left hand side of the steering wheel, you do have all your controls for this piece right in here. That little screen is this guy here. You've got your modes that will allow you to cycle through Bluetooth, the whole works. You've got your volume and that display right there. On this side, you're gonna have your phone, your voice command, and then of course display helps you scroll through that as well. So again, lots of information in here. We'll start off with this guy. You're gonna have your power outlet down the bottom there, 12-volt power outlet, little money changer right there. Again, this is gonna help you with that back window. You press that up and back, and that back window will come back down. With that out, you have a Nalgene sized cup holder there. And if not, you've got that neoprene rubbery compound there to keep a coffee cup and stay put. Enough space in there to stick your cell phone. You do have select drive, so you can go into drive and then select your gears. I'll turn the car on, show you the rest of the stuff. Push button start, again with that smart key. Put that guy in drive and all the way through. So this is a all-time four-wheel drive, and you've got different versions of it. So you've got low four-wheel drive, and then you've got your two modes for your highway as well. Depending on what is happening in the weather, you can adjust it. This is kind of the one you're going to stay on most of the time, and then if you got a little bit more weather, you can turn to this guy, and then if you want to go a little bit off-roading, these things do off-road very well. You've got that four-wheel low right there as well. In this guy, you're going to have heated air-conditioned seats for both passenger and driver. Again, nice option there. And this is going to be your USB plug-in. It's also going to charge your phone and then hook you up to this guy as well. You got dual climate control in this guy, so again, control both. See, the light's turned on right now, so it adjusts both. So right now I can do single, or go to the dual, and then just adjust that guy right there for you, so depending on what you're looking for. I do have backup camera in this guy as well. Got a little bit of a water droplet on the camera, but again, you can see bumper tip to bumper tip, and then the little line's going to be just left of your hitch, so when your ball's there, you can actually still see it, even though that line comes right down, so it's easy to be able to put the ball on, trailer on just by yourself. Nice option right there for you. We'll switch over to this guy real quick before we get into that. So this guy's gonna have a few different options in here for you, and again, I'm gonna use the display button to run through it. So your average fuel economy, you're gonna have your outside temperature gauge, your compass and everything right there. When I start going through here, you're gonna have current fuel economy. So this will do a live demonstration of what your fuel economy is. Running here, current range, how far you can go with a vehicle. So just over half, and that's the range you're gonna be able to get with that vehicle. Elapsed time, that's the current driving time. So the last time you turned the vehicle on and off. And then again, this guy right here is going to be your digital speedometer. So it's nice, especially in the States, you don't have to worry about reading those little miles per hour. You can switch it over to miles per hour there and see it digitally, which is a nice option. This is a nice one. So if I open the door, you can see which is open. Same sort of thing right there, and it will give you any warnings that may be on there as well. I can jump into the settings and get a little bit more information to language units. That's where I'm going to change the miles per hour. The lamp I can change. This is going to be your exit lights. So as I want the lights in the car to stay on for a certain period of time. But again, at the end of the day, lots of things in here that you can play around with. I think the digital speedometer is going to be the one you spend most of your time on right there. We'll go back to the center console here. This is a touchscreen voice activated one, really easy to use. I can go to source, adjust where I want. So XM satellite radio, CD, Bluetooth audio. Anytime I need to set up a phone, I can just hit select phone, and then again I can remove super easily. Let's remove this guy, sorry Galaxy, pop it out just like that. And if I want to add a phone, it's the same simple. I just hit this one, and then now I go into my settings and sync up the phone. So super easy to use this guy for the Bluetooth portion of it. And then when I go to audio, it's going to take me to that screen. If I go home, it's going to take me back to this screen. That's one of the nice things. I can actually go to the settings and adjust how that home screen looks. So depending on what I want 2-panel, make it a little more simple, 3-panel, But if I want to change what's on there, I can change some of the settings inside there. So again, depending on what I want to set up there. The cell phone piece here, when I've got my cell phone connected, it will give me my 4 favorite in kind of like a 4 blocks right there. I just hit one button, it will automatically phone that person. Bluetooth, this is going to be your audio, so whatever you have for audio, let's switch that source to FM, and then pick a station that's going to work for us, and then go back to that home button. And you'll see that information right there. It does have a HD hard drive in here as well, so I can go back in the station if I'd like a commercial or a song or something like that. I can go back there. Navigation, just one touch away. One of the things I like about this guy is it is voice activated, so if I do this, we've reset this guy. There's a couple training things. You can just click this button when you're done the training and you never see this again. But anyways, I'll click this button.
How may I help you?
Find McDonald's.
Where would you like to find McDonald's? Showing nearby McDonald's. To navigate to this point of interest, say, go there, or you can say, call them, or mark location. Navigating to McDonald's.
I can talk my way through that if I'm driving, but it's a little quicker when I press the buttons. So you have 3 different route options. So if I just want to go there, I can hit it, because right now our McDonald's only has 1 route to get there, but if I want an alternate route or something like that, I can switch up and it'll give me a couple different versions of ways to get there. So I'll just click the one, hit OK.
Please proceed to the highlighted route, then the route guidance will start.
So again, really simple system. I can change the volume of that voice the whole entire bit. Destination, now that I've found the Golden Arches, I can just hit delete destination right there and off I go. So really simple navigation system to use. Go back home, you go back to that screen, you can see it tucked away with all your other settings there as well. So really simple system, but again, overall, really a couple of laps and you think you've got that down. Up here, you're gonna have a few different options here as well. You're gonna have downhill active control and A-track. This is gonna be more of a traction control setting. So again, you're gonna go off-road, those kinds of details. This is gonna give you a little bit more, all your tires moving at the same time. And then you're gonna traction control off. So if I wanna have a little bit more free reign on the traction control, I can turn that down. And then downhill active control is gonna allow me to not have to ride brakes down the hill. It's a nice option. That and gearing down, you don't have to ride your brakes at all. Of course, you've got your garage door openers. I think number 1 is a standard, number 2 is a standard, number 3 is a rotating. So you get 2, no, I think it's the other way around. 2 of them are rotating garage door openers. So if you've got a rotating code, you can do that one. And I think number 1 is just a single code. So if you've got one of those older garage door openers that only have 1 code that you press, this one's set up there. So again, a couple different options there for you. And again, of course, your sunroof and the whole works. Other than that, you've got a glove box that's lockable here for you. Press the button. We've got a few things in there for you. You've got your locking wheel nuts. We've got your block heater cable there for you, your owner's manual, the whole works. And again, that locks, which is a nice option. You can lock that and leave it. And that works with a little key inside the smart key. Nice wood grain material. You can see it's in still very good shape. No scratches or anything on there. A nice soft touch material on the dash. And again, one of the nice things about these 4Runners is they're quiet, nice to drive. And overall, this one is a nice one. It's Toyota certified used vehicle, 1 owner, no accidents. Come on down, take a peek at it at Cochrane Toyota.